Hi everybody, it's Alex Tennis. Today I'm gonna review the Head Gravity MP Exotic. Alright, so if you haven't seen my review of the Head Gravity Pro, you can go check it out. It's on my channel. And right now we're gonna do the Head Gravity MP. So this racket should be a little bit more powerful, but I hope that it's gonna keep the same feeling and the same, I don't have the right exact word, but like the same vibe as the Gravity Pro. Obviously the specs are a bit different, so it's still a 100 square inch head size, but after that everything changed. It's a 16 by 20 string pattern. It's a 295 gram unstrung with a 22 millimeters beam all the way in the racket, and the CPI is 400. So I know that we can do that, but if we're taking in consideration the CPI from Head, this racket should be double the time powerful than the Head Gravity Pro, because the Head Gravity Pro is 200 CPI and this one is 400. But still should be a really controlled racket, so really looking forward to it. If you haven't seen my Head Gravity Pro review, I was talking about the cosmetic. Yeah, a big fan of it. You know, it's a really classic look. I really love what they did. So yeah, I really like the look. Now let's go on the court and let's see if it's good, just like the Head Gravity Pro. Alright, so the MP is really the continuation of the Head Gravity Pro. So yeah, it's really a stable racket. I'm quite shocked, you know, how not powerful it is. You know, it has a lot of control, but I would say the big difference is the 16 by 20. So yes, it has a lot of control, but you still have spin potential, and I feel like this is the reason why this racket is a bit easier than the Gravity Pro to play with. For the serve, same thing, you have a bit more power, you have still a lot of touch. So yeah, overall a great racket, but it's still a really control oriented racket, so a demanding racket. But yeah, a really cool racket to play with. I really highly recommend to try this one, and the Exotic technology is really making a difference. It's a really good update overall. Alright, so this racket is really, like I said, the same thing as the Gravity Pro. I really like what Head did with this line. I feel like sometimes it happens on some headline that, you know, for example, the MP is so powerful, and then you have the Pro that is really like different, and then you have the team that is way different and all that stuff. But for now, like, those Gravity are pretty much like the same thing, but this one is a little bit lighter head. It has a bit more spin potential, but that's pretty much it. You know, we feel that it's the same vibe, and the vibe that gives me this racket is that it's a stable racket. I don't feel like I could add any weight to this one, even if it's a 295 grams. That's really good. You know, I feel like it's not missing any weight. Is the power there? I mean, yes, but you really have to load it with your legs, because if you're just hitting with your arm, the ball is not gonna go really that far. The first ball that I've hit with this racket, I think like short, I mean like if it was a drop shot. Oh. So you just need to be careful, you know, you have to be fit to play with this racket. But if you're the kind of player that really likes control-oriented racket, but that doesn't want, you know, a 315 gram, something like that, this racket is for you. Or even players that are, you know, college player and all that stuff, this could be a really good option. I feel like the Pro is really tough to play with. This one is also tough to play with, but at the same time, it's obviously easier. So if you want to get into a tough racket, this one is a good option. Now it's time for a grade. I think that this one is better than the Gravity Pro, and the rating that I gave to the Gravity Pro was 8 out of 10, so I have to give this one, I would say 8.2 out of 10. I'm really a fan of the Head Gravity line. Thanks to Racquet Volkl for giving me this demo. Without them, it would not have been possible. Don't forget to like and to subscribe, and you can comment, you know, your thoughts about the racket, about my video, about my channel, about whatever you want. And see you next time. Bye bye.